Halo guys, balik lagi dengan gue Epun. Selamat datang kembali di Not for a Broadcast. Kemarin kita lumayan agak horor ya. Ini adalah jawaban dari kehororan kemarin itu guys. Kenapa kita mulai mimpi buruk dan sebagainya. Ternyata kalian lihat sendiri. Kita masuk rumah sakit guys ternyata guys. Gara-gara ledakan kemarin itu guys. Oh, keluarga gua ada di sebelah gua. You feel hand on your hands. Dia ngerasa tangannya. Itu. Si Sam juga ada. We know you be okay katanya. We never doubt it for a second and if ya. The worry lies on Sam forehead fade a bit. It's okay. Aku kuat kok. Aku tidak akan meninggalkan kamu. Oh dia apa namanya? Nggak tenang lah lihat anaknya guys. Muka anaknya kayaknya takut gitu loh lihat bapaknya masuk rumah sakit. Tenang aja, I'm okay sweetie. So you're definitely good, right? Of course I am, buddy. Nothing to worry about. Ya kan? It's okay, bro. Are you okay, mom? Your mother start your mak kita nih. Tenang aja. Gila, ternyata kita kena ledakannya sampai masuk rumah sakit ya. Ini perusahaannya harus ganti rugi nih. The private and care Mr. Bosman, he left the flower. Kita dibayar sama Mr. Bosman guys. Biaya rumah sakit dan kawan-kawannya. Recovery kita kira-kira hampir 2 mingguan itu guys. A burden to bear. You come home from the left kita lihat, oh my goodness, everyone usually in bed. Ya, semuanya harusnya udah tidur nih. Kenapa nih? Kita kasih kecupan selamat tidur guys. Apa nih? Utang bro, bill, apa namanya? Jatuh tempo nih, apa nih? Kartu kredit kah, apakah ini? Banyak sih pasti sih. Tenang aja guys, tapi duit kita udah manageable debt guys, tenang aja. Kita masih bisa membayar invoice semuanya itu guys, tenang aja. Waduh, kalian tahu guys, setiap gue bayar itu, tiba-tiba current wealth gue turun, jadi worrying debt guys. Wah, kita harus kerja lagi nih, kalau kayak gini mah, kita harus jadi operator lagi nih. 2 bulan kah? Wah, 2 bulan, hampir 2 bulan. What happened? Day 232. Oke, karena billnya banyak ya. Current wealth gue turun, duit gue udah mulai menipis nih. Kita harus kerja lagi guys sekarang guys. The silence, oh my god, apa ini? The silence. Gue nyalain dulu semuanya.
Problem? I won't have fires today now.
Don't worry, Kath, it'll be alright.
No, it won't be alright, Kath.
Oke, 45 detik, 44 detik kita akan mulai. Ini kayaknya emang harus diinin deh guys. Ini kayaknya gue meledak pertama kali gara-gara ini deh. Terlalu panas, jadi ini dikasih kipas ya. Tuh, kalian lihat? Kayaknya itu maksudnya itu deh. Kemarin kayak meledak gara-gara ini deh guys. Jangan-jangan harus gue nyalain kipasnya, selama ini gak gue nyalain ya. Apa mungkin story-nya akan berubah guys kalau waktu itu gak meledak guys. Kalau misalnya gue gak masuk rumah sakit, duit gue masih ada ya kan, harusnya berarti gak apa-apa nih. Oke.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
I'm Megan Wolf.
Our main headlines tonight.
The establishment strikes back.
Oke, kita sudah mulai berita kita guys. Kita akan memulai dengan yang bagus ya.
The sanctions, which are broad-ranging, include restrictions on the supply of oil and gas, food, clothing, and even some medicines. But how should we react? We ask the public.
What do you think about all these sanctions?
Wah, tadi pilihannya ada 3, guys.
I've lived through 2 world wars and I smoke 40 a day. And if that ain't killed me, I doubt this will either.
Thanks. Pat.
Gokil. Gokil tuh nenek-nenek. Respect.
Controversial Prime Minister
Respect.
Julia Salisbury attempted to assuage growing public concerns
Masih
with the following
ngerokok.
official statement released earlier today.
The international sanctions declared against this country today by the World Council remind us that now, more than ever, we need to come together as a team.
As a team.
Since coming to power, we have eradicated poverty and, as a consequence, seen crime fall to levels previously thought impossible.
And then?
Our schools, hospitals and youth clubs are thriving, and our transition centres have enabled many thousands to unburden their loved ones with dignity.
Bisa, iya.
We would be held up as a model to emulate.
Kayaknya bentar lagi gue bakal
World.
disuruh milih gambar lagi nih abis ini nih.
The privileged few have lobbied, and now they are striking back. We will not cower before their tantrums, and we encourage other progressive nations of the world to continue to trade,
Visit,
and
share.
share their cultures with ours.
Oke.
Do not be afraid.
Jangan takut
We
guys,
have more
katanya.
friends than we can count. We are a
Temen
team
gue dikit sih BTW sih.
now more than ever, and this team is on your side.
Biasa banyak tuh yang ngomong-ngomong kayak gitu tuh.
Reassuring stuff. But what do you, the public, think of our refreshingly different government?
Nggak,
Robin
gua nggak
Shaw
suka.
found out.
Gue gak suka.
I was wondering if you could tell me what you think of the government.
What? That shower of iridescent pricks? Punishing success and rewarding laziness? They're taking this country.
Gua nggak terlalu-
bloody Swanee. And it's not just me that thinks so. My wife Iris, she agrees.
A whole lot of problems. Protests were held today at the controversial construction site for
Gua kasih
physics
publik biar mencerna dengan baik ya. Dengan scene yang gue berikan itu. Gila, gue berasa kayak lagi gue menggerakkan dunia gitu loh kalau jadi operator TV kayak perspektif orang.
Today converged on the construction site with sincere, if misspelled, placards demanding a suspension of digging until
No
safety
mobs.
checks can be carried out.
Of course, that's half a world away. But what does this country think? Patrick?
How do you feel about the MOOBS project?
Oh my god, I love Sophia Remington.
Biarkan mereka yang memilih.
Tunnel straight through the planet. That's the sort of big idea we need. Oh, she's a visionary.
Itu gue pilih yang senang ya guys, yang tadi yang senyum ya, gambar senyum.
Commuters in the capital this morning found themselves surprised and
Gua
amused
kasih
by the latest stunt
orang
from
yang
the
positive
prosecutor.
thinking lah. Tadi yang negatif.
Silent protests were held outside underground stations throughout the capital, bringing a pleasantly surreal quality to the morning.
Sekarang gue kasih
Unless, like me, you have a phobia of
yang
roads.
gambarnya marah
How
guys.
the country really feel about Disrupt. Robin?
Can I ask your opinions on Disrupt?
Are those the guys in black with the orange fist thing? That's right. Can I be honest?
Of course. This is journalism.
Anjay.
They scare me a bit.
Feast or famine. Resourceful doctors David Wong and Ingrid Sforsborg-Horgan
Kita kayak menggerakkan dunia gitu loh. Karena kita yang bikin beritanya mau seperti apa, mau dibawa kemana. Jadi pemikiran orang bisa, wah gila serem juga ya ternyata ya. Wow.
The undauntable scientists chose to try and survive in the cave system while the complex rescue operation inches forward.
Nggak bisa dong.
Let's hope they're like Stroganoff.
But with Advance planning to spend an eye-watering amount of public money on the rescue craft, we asked Patrick Bannon to find out what we should all be thinking.
Nggak, gue mau marah.
This rescue is going to be expensive. What are your thoughts on that?
Betul.
I don't want to sound cruel, mate, but fuck 'em. I mean, if they found some rare rocks down there, would I have got a share of the profits? Nah, of course not. So why am I expected to pay?
Langsung kasar dong, gue lupa kalau gue pilih itu pasti ada.
How much do you want? I think, God.
I am not a number. Applications finally open today for the
Gue lupa kalau gue pilih itu. Pasti ada kata-kata kasar pasti guys. Always.
The team membership cards are entirely voluntary,
Uh-huh.
but will be recognized as legal identification by all major organizations, including the
Okay.
police, banks, and lately, pubs and bars.
And of course, there's no charge.
There's no charge,
It all
Jeremy.
seems too good to be true.
Well, you've
Huh?
always been a cynic. But most
Are
importantly,
you sure
what
there's...
should you, the public, think about the new team membership cards?
Team membership cards.
I don't really join things as a rule.
Hmm.
As Mother always said, membership is mostly for unmentionables, Malcolm.
And finally tonight, back of the net.
Back to the net.
Sports personality Johnny Hamsleeves and his fiancée Tiffany Lamour were spotted out today doing a little shopping for what many are already calling the greatest wedding ever.
The greatest wedding
We can
ever.
only assume that Tiffany's latest show, My Teenage Secretions, has sold better than expected. As by the looks of things, the whole affair is about to become more expensive.
Gue pengen coba
than
yang senyum
Tiffany's
ah.
shoe collection.
Gue pengen lihat kayak gimana.
But what should your opinion be of this extravagant display of wealth?
Oh my god, fantastic!
Kalau yang senang selalu dia ya.
Later tonight, in a break from
Fantastic kah?
Jeremy will be taking popular rapper Jay-Z
Kalau menurut
to
kalian
task
gimana,
for
guys?
street credibility. And
Hah?
then we'll both be meeting the team behind the new play that's got theatre critics
Oke,
buzzing.
bentar lagi kita akan ganti skin.
That's all coming
Kita
up
ke
on
bumper,
tonight's
guys.
National Nightly News.
Gila, gokil gak? Gokil parah bumper gue. Gue penasaran deh kalau kita mainnya lucu-lucuan terus kayak ngasih lihat behind the scene dari kamera-kamera itu yang harusnya kita nggak tunjukin. Apakah opini publik bakal berubah? Tapi kita nggak dapet duit ntar, kita nggak bisa bayar utang-utang kita yang udah numpuk itu, guys.
First tonight, let's return to our main story.
With the shine coming off Advance's popularity,
And the honeymoon period pretty much over.
the National Nightly News has spared no expense in bringing you the response to today's sanctions from across the continent.
Joining us to help digest this shocking development,
Wah,
Prime Minister Peter Clement from his
ini
home
Prime Minister kita, guys.
And from Urkistan Foreign Minister Ivan Vodovich.
It's a great pleasure. Miss Wolf, you like...
And from Svenland, Minister of Mojo, Björn.
Hey everybody.
Minister Vodovich, your country pushed especially hard for these sanctions.
Okay.
Any regrets?
My only regret is I was not able to see the face of my old friend Peter Clements when the results of the vote were announced.
Gua ngerasa dia kayak mafia deh, ini orang deh.
In Finland, we try not to gloat actually, because it's seen as really ugly and dangerous to some small creatures, yeah?
Oh, don't worry, Minister. Ivan and I go way back. He's a wind-up merchant who can't put for shite. He's just trying to get a rise out of me.
Ya ampun, itu Prime Minister yang satu itu kalau ngomong nggak bisa difilter ya. Dia harus belajar sama Miao Aok kayaknya, guys.
No more than you. I see you on election night with mouth like man thinks he's singing beautiful lullaby. But actually he's squealing like a pig in hands of Randy Big Dick Palmer. Eh?
Actually, we Svenlandians, we're size obsessed. We value passion, yeah? Like the
Untung
way
gue sensor, sama aja. Ini semua Prime Minister emang mulutnya kayak gini kah?
And high and mighty, but where were you for the actual...
Gak mungkin ini.
Our finger in each other's...
Gue nggak tahu sih kalau di berita di luar kayak gimana ya, guys ya.
And if you must know, I've had like a really tiring afternoon and my tongue is really blood.
Prime Minister, with Advance's popularity on the wane...
You don't have to bring that up at every given opportunity, you know?
Kayaknya kalau di Indo nggak mungkin ya, ada gubernur atau menteri ngomong kasar di televisi, kayak di Indo kayaknya enggak deh kayaknya deh. Buset deh, sensor baik banget ini.
Vodovich believes that left to their own devices, people will behave selfishly.
Nature of all beasts.
However, in this country, we think our citizens are capable of being more than beasts.
Pathetic idealism.
Oh, pathetic idealism.
Radically different traditions and culture from the rest of the world, and yet it peacefully coexists. Why do you think that is?
Well, you know, I think maybe the world sees us as something they can actually spiritually be.
Ini orang yang paling nyantai banget ini.
Sometimes when foreign dignitaries come to visit us, they're actually quite skeptical, actually. So we take them on a visit to the Donka district and show them what like a progressive enlightened society looks like, yeah?
Oke. Waduh, ini juga.
And then when she slices it open,
Lu
you just
kayaknya
throw
jadi
off
ini aja deh.
That's just really gross.
Banyak banget yang disensor.
Teeny tiny country with population smaller than number of people. Peter Clemens is sexed with his teeny tiny penis.
Waduh. Oh, penis nggak disensor ya?
Peter Clemens always claimed.
I'm talking about population size.
And I'm talking about Peter Clemens' teeny tiny.
Oh, fuck off, Ivan.
Oh, Prime Minister, please.
It's so easy to sit on your pile of money and
Prime Minister, jangan ngomong kasar.
god awful golfer and quite frankly
Jangan ngomong kasar. Mulai coba nonton channel Miaok deh.
It's you who is cunt.
Minister Vodovich, please. Your people are fucking starving.
Oh my god. Berantem nih guys, berantem. Gue suka
You
nih.
think your man like big scary wolf person terrorizing village, when actually a pathetic goose person searching puddle for tiny dropped off pieces.
About small cocks, mate.
In Finland, we believe like the size of your penis isn't as important as the love it contains, yeah?
Oh, fuck off, yeah.
Okay, if everybody could just
Oke,
calm down.
semuanya calm down.
On golf course. They are like man who fuck pig and somehow give her birth to beautiful lady.
Woo.
But
Too
now
many
you
pak ya guys ya.
see, yeah?
Banyak pak nih
The
guys.
people never happy. It's never enough.
Lama-lama gua dream coil lo semua lo.
It's on the fucking way. Yeah, let's go with this bollocks again.
Oh my
You
god.
know what? Nah, fuck this. I'm done with this.
Prime Minister, please don't storm out.
No. I have had enough of you, Mr. Jeremy Donaldson, and your snide aside. You think you could make a better job of things, do ya? Because it's not that fucking easy. Let me tell ya. Your channel is a fucking disgrace. You insinuate and edit against us and pick your headlines so people don't trust us. The sooner you roaring monsters are taken into public ownership, the happier everyone in this country will be.
Well, we've not got long until the adverts, so...
I'm sorry for the outburst, Miss Wolf. Julia thinks very highly of you, and I know you're not the one making the editorial decisions.
Yep, betul.
Do you have anything you wish to add about the sanctions?
Karena gua yang
My
itu.
work here is done. I like man who happy he lie down with fatty, drunk, easy girl from village inn who discover in morning he wake up next to beautiful news reporter lady.
You know, I think it would be a terrible shame here if the people of your country were to suffer because of teenage grudges and personal rivalries, yeah?
Thank you. Prime Minister?
This country, this wonderful, civilized, creative, we're not
Wih,
scared of these
kita nggak.
things.
Oh.
There's no wolves at our door, only the best of people striving to help out. So no, Ivan, we're not afraid. In fact, I doubt we'll lose a wink of sleep because we're strong and we're well resourced. And we don't back down to bullies.
And on that note, we have to wrap up.
Ministers, Prime Minister,
Oke.
thank you for joining us.
We'll be back after the...
Gue lupa ada iklan. Oh my god, gue lupa. Masukin. Oh my god.
It's so easy.
Gue kaget
So many
anjir.
buttons to push.
Oh rusak iklannya guys.
I've got meetings. Some tossers impose.
Gue mau dengerin lah mereka ngomong apa.
Shit.
I mean, wow.
So that happened? Roaring monsters.
Public ownership?
Gue lupa.
You two are like a cock who think you are
iklan.
king and
Gue
queen
lupa
of
masukin
the-
iklan.
Actually, you are just puppets on the screen of evil people.
New government censorship should show up in blue. Same as regular censoring. Keep an eye out for the advanced blue waveform.
Hah, blue waveform? Jadi kalau sensornya blue waveform, jadi nggak apa-apa gitu maksudnya? Nggak usah perlu disensor kah? Mencurigakan. Maksudnya apa ini maksudnya guys? Bahkan TV-nya, handphonenya udah rusak tuh guys, gara-gara meledak tadi.
Save your concern for those around you, your family, friends, and neighbors, and have confidence that the team will keep you
Ya,
safe.
10 detik lagi kita akan mulai acara kita.
Advance. Let's keep on setting a shining example.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I'm Megan Wolf.
Megan
Later, we
Wolf.
have an exclusive first look at a theatrical sensation everyone's going to be talking about. But first, it's time to go over to the culture spot with lovely old Jeremy Donaldson, who's joined by a very special guest. Jeremy.
Thanks, Megan. I have the honor and privilege of being joined by hip-hop royalty. He's been called the son of the streets and
the father
the
of
father of truth. Not sure how that works, but whatever. Let's welcome Jesus.
Namanya Jesus. Jesus. Siap. Ide dari mana? Lu bikin nama rapper Jesus. Hah? Hah? Agak melenceng dikit tuh guys ya.
Well, you know, I try not to, well, you know, the past is the past, and I don't like to dwell on it.
I understand you.
But yeah, man, the streets is all I remember. Like, my mother donated me to a charity shop soon after I was born.
Buset, sedih amat.
She took pity on me. You know, she let me
Anak
sleep on a pile of crime fiction and
emaknya jahat amat. Langsung.
Wow, that's quite the childhood.
And she died tragically. Right there in my arms, man. You know, I remember a tear falling as she laid there next to the used homeware. And in that moment, I became a child of the streets. I was just 18 months old.
What a tale. What a tale.
Jeremy tuh mukanya kayak annoying dengan orang-orang yang dia interview dan kawan-kawannya itu loh.
Oh, like I said, I try not to talk about it. It's just too hard. But my first album is about the story of the first 4 times I stole, so I wouldn't starve. A small group of infants came to see me as their de facto leader. They call me Mr. Cheese Slice. Anyway, we were like a family.
So it would seem.
Waduh, dibuang atau?
You've been quite outspoken about the government.
Yeah, fuck the government. Fuck advance. Fuck Peter Clement.
What is it that you object to so?
Tuh, ada yang biru guys sekarang sensornya.
Well, you know, they stole from us. They're taking our money and spending it, man.
Redistributing it. Actually, homelessness has been all but eliminated in the last couple of months.
Maksudnya apa itu?
Surely that's a cause close to your heart?
Yeah, nah, of course, man, very much so. I just mean like, why do I have to pay for it, you know?
Dia mau bikin rapper ini jatuh deh kayaknya deh. Kita lebih tepatnya sih. Membuat karirnya jatuh kayaknya. Karena beberapa kata-katanya nggak harus disensor guys. Jadi sengaja mau dikasih lihat ke publik guys. Bentar ya. Yang ini udah nggak perlu. Berarti sekarang yang ini. Ntar kita pasang iklan yang di B. Mr. Cheese.
I just don't understand where you've placed yourself politically. I mean, is it ideological or is it tactical?
Well, it's more of
or
like...
maybe it's hereditary.
Stop trying to tie me in knots with your words, Jeremy. I let the music speak for itself. And the people agree with me.
Well, that remains to be seen. But you have given me a very easy segue out of a conversation that I promise you was much more painful for me than it was for you. So here he is with his hit song, Mrs. Ludlow's Tears.
Oh no, I'm going to do something a little different. It's a new single I've been working on.
Oh, so this is unapproved, is it?
Yeah. You love it.
Excellent. Don't worry, we've got a state-of-the-art censorship system. What's the worst that could happen? So here he is with a new song.
Jesus.
It's Jesus.
First, you're gonna pay.
Oke, ini bakal ada censorship baru nih guys. Kita harus siap-siap guys. Pasti lagunya nggak jelas nih, gue yakin.
We're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. So you can feel the elation from your participation. Still 2 leaders in this motherfucking nation. Now we're getting sanctioned, talking about expansion. Why does Julius require a massive fucking mansion? So fuck all your schemes. I don't need your freaky team, and I don't need your help to achieve my fucking dreams. So don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus. And you can call me crazy, cause no one ever pays me. But I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive, but why would I get out of bed with no fucking incentive? Although it's contravention of your obvious intention, I like to eat a little of the fruits in my invention. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same.
Gua kameranya gue pengen gue pindahin ke cewek doang deh. Ceweknya cakep.
Cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. It's time to stone a couple.
Gue penasaran apa yang nggak disensor ya itu ya dari biru itu ya kata-katanya ya guys ya.
So this is for the snub ones to push down
Nih, lihat yang ceweknya aja.
to feel the burden of their motherfucking loved ones. Ones who had plenty like a motherfucking Bentley. The ones who now finding out their bank accounts are empty. The ones with aspiration who had to flee a nation. The ones who built a business that had
Nih, lihat ceweknya aja nih.
There's all sorts of people, the good and the evil. It only takes a glance to see we're not all equal. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our
Lagunya nggak ada enak-enaknya sih.
are not the same, and the best of the brave serve the crest of the ways. Cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. And let's take this fact.
Oh, kalau yang kayak gitu langsung diiniin, langsung. Oh, gitu maksudnya. Aduh, lupa sensor. Ah, kalian denger nih.
Gonna take his facts, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to storm the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Chase that dream, you don't need a fucking team. And advances, little dances aren't as harmless as it seems. Cause they're stale and corrupt, then you're angry or
Oh, menyindir pemerintah guys yang nggak disensor guys. Ah, I see. Ya.
Jay's us there with his new song. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. I'm sorry. I may not agree with you, but I'd just like to offer you an apology. I've just been told that there was some kind of issue upstairs, and an attempt was made to censor some of your lyrics.
What? Are you joking?
Yeah.
I'd just like to say to you and everyone at home that this was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe this.
Here at the National Nightly News, we pride ourselves
Dia pasti marah nih gara-gara kita sensor ya guys.
unbiased and independent of any outside interference. You have my word. We will never censor ideas. Back to you, Megan.
Well, a bit of dangerous language there. Sorry about that. Well, thank you to little Jeremy Donaldson.
Kita bakal kena masalah nggak?
Coming up.
Harusnya apa jangan-jangan harusnya nggak gue sensor sama sekali ya? Kata-kata dan musik-musiknya dia ya?
We'll be right back after this.
That's the ad.
Jenny, this is fucking outrageous.
Oh my god, gue
I'm sure. Now, if you come with me, I really do have to ask.
Kenapa lu nggak benerin aja sih?
I understand. This is unbelievable, Megan.
Gue pengen dengerin lah. Waduh, baru aja gue pengen lihat BTS nih guys, behind the scene nih. Ternyata tidak bisa, langsung no signal. Tapi kita selalu dapat segmen A+ ya guys ya. Berarti kita bagus berarti guys, masih bagus kita.
It takes so long and it can be pretty scary.
Well, let's face it, it's pretty inefficient, Janet.
Oke, tenang aja, gue udah ganti kok.
There has to be a better way.
Gue udah ganti kok iklannya sekarang.
Now there is. Why go round
Super Summer, Super Summer.
straight through it? Imagine a system of mass
Ini yang gue pasang apa ya?
running through the center
The
of
Bold
Earth.
New Sampo baru kah? Ini tadi
My mobile orientation
ini tadi kita udah pasang kan ya?
will change the
Must
way
be
you
play
travel
tulisannya.
forever.
Berarti emang
And construction is
tadi
already
kita udah
done.
bener guys.
I'm Sophia Remington.
Kita udah bener
When they
pasang
tell
iklan
me
yang pertama
it can be
guys.
done, I make it happen even faster. mistaken. Sitting across from us are some
Lupa gua.
very familiar faces.
You really are too kind, Megan. It was only a yogurt commercial, but I'm still proud of it.
Here to talk about his new show, we're joined by national treasure Tommy Harris, the National Theatre's Philippa Rayzen, and National Deficit Jeff Algebra.
Aduh, kalian masih
Would you like to tell us about the show?
You know what? I'd bloody
Gue
love
masih
to.
inget
It's
dong ini yang
about
kemarin,
me.
guys.
It's about my life.
And where did the idea come from?
Ini yang kemarin, guys.
Picture this. Their legs akimbo, mid-session, sweat is pouring out of me like an immense hog. And then Cindy comes in, she says...
Tapi tenang, penonton kita penuh, guys, masih, guys.
That's Peter Clement, the Prime Minister.
Yeah, Pete's actually a really good mate of mine.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, no, he comes to training sometimes. He's actually a pretty good goal sweeper. Anyway, so, yeah, Pete, he says, Toby, he thinks my name's Toby, see? He says, how would you like to spread your message of team spirit and cooperation across this fractured nation? How would you like to really make a difference in these desperate times?
What did you say?
Yeah, right.
So, Jeff, the question on everyone's lips is, what in God's name are you doing here?
Betul.
Well, after the success of my debut work and all the people that I've
After the
touched,
success.
I knew that I had a career
Sukses
in
kah?
theatre. Yeah? I've always been an admirer of Tommy from afar. So when my manager phoned and said that I'd been offered the gig as director, I was ecstatic. I whipped my trousers off and got straight to work.
Why did you do that?
I do all my best work with my trousers off.
Yeah, I've been
What?
that too.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Right, Tommy, sorry, would you just give us a sense of what the show is actually about?
It's about how hard it's been for me and some of the struggles that I've
yeah.
Get into the heart of how tough it is to be me. I call it Tommy Harris. Jesus, that was hard.
Catchy. We actually have some clips of the process of the show. Would you mind telling us what's going on here?
Yeah, so the show is built around two things that are very important to me. It mixes scenes from my life,
Okay.
As well as epic fantasy retellings of scenes from my life.
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
I'm sorry, son.
Nggak ada aktor lain kah yang jadi bapaknya? Kenapa harus cewek?
You promised you'd come to my graduation.
Back, demon! Back to the hells!
Philippa, what's it been like co-starring with Tommy Harris?
I've always dreamed of treading the boards at medium-scale regional theatres, Megan. And for once, this show really gives me something to sink my teeth into.
What's different about this show, then?
Tommy, Mr. Harris's show really lets me show my tremendous range as an actor. I've always suffered from typecasting, forced to play the same tired characters in every god-awful yogurt advert or god-forsaken soap opera or, God forbid, a pantomime. But, you know, this show has really let me just go there.
Jeff, the viewers at home will be dying to know exactly what is it that you bring to the show.
Betul. Lu apa?
I think these guys would agree with me when I say that it's my steady hand on the tiller, my arm round the shoulder approach that's really brought the production from strength to strength.
Absolutely right. Jeff's contributions are immeasurable. He was our rock.
Contribution.
Waduh.
Cuma pakai kolor lagi.
Yeah, all sorts, yeah.
Coba pakai
We've got lots of exclusive first-hand.
Duh, gua nggak boleh diem lagi. Terlalu banyak nih scene-nya.
And some epic fantasy retellings of Tommy's time in the underground sports board scene.
You'll never take the sacred path!
And am I right in saying this was officially commissioned by the government?
Yeah, all paid for by the taxpayer, which, you know, to be honest.
Kalian ada yang mau nonton nggak kalau teater kayak gitu, guys?
I think it's fair to say that without Advance's support, we'd have had to cut the finale.
Which frankly would have been a travesty.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ!
You do this every night.
Absolutely. It's a metaphor.
For what?
Tiba-tiba ada Monster Hunter, guys.
And the public are footing the bill, are they?
Too bloody right they are. Between the cost
Aduh, salah dong tadi gua.
and the dry cleaning my ties, I'm barely scraping
Salah pencet langsung turun tadi guys.
And where can the folks at home
Cuma tetap
come and
pasti
see
kita
this for
dapatnya A+
themselves?
guys, tenang aja guys.
All over the nation. And people can see it for absolutely free, all courtesy of Advance. Isn't that incredible, Jeremy?
Yes, it's unbelievable.
Jeremy udah kayak annoying banget.
You'll have taken our jobs.
That's all we have time for tonight. Join us tomorrow when I'll be interviewing the world's most attractive horse. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. And from all of us here, have a peaceful night.
Dah, iklan.
Let's get reset for tomorrow, please.
Hey, we must stop bumping into each other like this, eh?
Ngapain mereka?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, this is so random guys. Kita tetap dapat A+ semuanya guys. Tenang aja guys, masih aman kita. Nah, ini dia nih. Generous bonus, oke. Warring depth jadi not quite breaking even. Hah? Gue udah masuk rumah sakit. Gara-gara alat lu meledak. Setidaknya kasih duit gue lebih banyak lah. Tadi tuh awalnya guys, sebelum gue bayar bill gue ya, itu tadi warna kuning, moderately apa gitu gue lupa. Dari moderate yang harusnya tidak terlalu banyak beban, ini not quite breaking even. Jadi kayak nggak terlalu beda sama yang tadi guys. Berarti kita masih kurang berarti guys. Publik tentang masalah efisien tuh yang mau nerobos. Kalian tahu kan yang berita tentang dia pengen bikin transportasi. Jadi bumi kan bulat nih ceritanya nih. Tengahnya mau ditembusin ya kan, atas bawah. Jadi orang bisa traveling. Nah, publik nggak terlalu suka dengan company dia guys sekarang guys. Yang ini gue juga belum tahu sih. Channel One masih suka sama kinerja kita. Hatinya masih full. Nice. Oke, sampai di situ dulu guys game ini, not for broadcast. Gue nggak tahu apakah gue akan kuat tamatin game ini. Gue nggak tahu karena makin lama makin random. Kayaknya mendingan gue harus mencari game yang lebih interaktif kali ya, lebih enjoy untuk ditonton sama kalian juga ya kan ya kan. Jadi yaudah, ntar gue harus cari game juga sih sebetulnya. Gue harus cari game-game yang mungkin survival atau simulator ya kan. Kalian pasti kan suka tuh game-game kayak gitu kan. Oke, sampai ketemu lagi di next video selanjutnya. Jangan lupa di subscribe dan di like. See you in the next video guys. Bye-bye.